Alright guys, what's going on? Today we're playing the Marathon Challenge, and I might be at a bit of a head start right now. I'm at Arena 10 already. Just went 30-0 all the way through Arena 1 to Arena 10. In case you guys don't believe me, try to find a single loss in here. I'll be showing you guys all the best decks to be using for the Marathon Challenge here. I might combine this into one or two other videos, probably just one more video after this, or I might make it all one video. I'm not sure yet, but I'll be going over some really good replays I got with some of the decks I made this video, and then I'll be doing live gameplay for the final wins in the Legendary Arena and the couple arenas before that. Yeah, but first we got the actual best chest in the game right here. This is really the only actual good chest. I think there's like a lightning chest and a magical chest before this one. But other than that, this is the only really notable reward that is. There's been a couple like sets of gems or whatever, a bunch of gold, a bunch of trading tokens and whatever. So looks like we're gonna get some extra gold there. I actually have 100,000 gold right now, so I can upgrade a card in my deck. We're gonna get some golems there, don't really need that, and then we're gonna get a legendary wild card, so there we go. Let's see, what card do I want to upgrade? Probably Princess. There we go. Only need Skarmy to be maxed out right now. And yeah, I'll probably come back once I pick out some good replays to show. We'll get right into those in a second. Alright, before we hop into the replays here are all the decks I used. All these I just kind of made up on the fly, just using my knowledge of like what kind of works well together and what cards were available. So here's the first arena. Basically, you had to pick this deck or something extremely similar. Second arena right here, I realized that there's no air cards, or at least no air win conditions, so you could just use arrows for the minions, pretty much ignore the baby dragons, and then just use like all ground stuff here, and then double building as well. Arena 3, I went for the Goblin Barrel. I might recommend not doing Goblin Barrel, but then again, you're probably not going to be breaking through with any like win conditions like Giant or P.E.K.K.A. in these lower arenas, so I kind of would still say recommend you going with the Goblin Barrels or win condition here. Arena 4 added in Inferno Tower. I think Musketeer added in, yep. Arena 5 put in Giant Skeleton Wall Breakers in Miner there, as well as the Witch. This one worked pretty well in my opinion. Could select the same probably, but for Arena 6 I went for a little bit of a different variant. This one's pretty weird. I know it's got Princess in here, but it worked pretty well, I would say. So they had the bats in there, and yeah, that one's definitely probably one of the weirdest decks I made. But yeah, obviously went 3-0 there, so no issues. And then here I added in I think like Dark Prince and Tombstone, and then I used this deck again for Arena 8. There's really no reasonable substitutions I could have made, even though I was trying to make it a bit different for every arena. But I use the same one for Arena 8, and then this one I used for Arena 9 and 10 because this deck was just so good. Like this one I would maybe even want to use in a classic challenge or something, try to rattle off a couple wins there. But yeah, this one is really good. So let's go to the activity log here. I'll try to find some matches. These replays are already not available for some reason, even though it was just 2 hours ago when I did them. So let's see. I guess I'll show this one here. It's pretty much a mirror. Or no, I don't think I want to show that one. That's going to be pretty boring. Show the mirror matchup there. But I'll show this one here against this guy with a Miner Goblin Barrel deck. I'll speed that one up, and I'll show just kind of like a couple replays from the lower arenas. I'm just going to speed these ones up. I'll have them at normal speed when it actually gets to a bit harder stuff. But then again, all of these are going to be facing pretty much the same opponents. It's just these lower ones I'm sure you guys don't really care about that much because it's just going to be pretty close to mirror matchups. But yeah, not the best start on this one. Got a bit of a damage advantage right away on me right there. He's going to have his baby dragon. So thankfully we put in Musk in this variation. We had spear goblins there as well. There's still no balloon yet to be unlocked, so we didn't really need to worry about that. But I added in Musketeers in that previous arena. I might have gone a bit too much all ground. This still worked out. And I just wanted to have a better response for baby dragons. Not having to tank them so much. Right there, good musketeer, avoiding the fireball value for him. Good spear goblins there as well. They die, but it prevents the hit in the tower. When the goblin stabs the musketeer there, since we outcycle them, and so we can fireball down, fully kill that musketeer. Yeah, still a little bit of a damage advantage on us, but more spear goblin ship adding up. His miners aren't really getting that much damage anymore. His Inferno Tower is basically useless in this matchup. Just pretty much continue cycling fireballs. His baby dragon just getting smoked by my musketeer. He's not able to kill my musketeer. And right there, we outcycled him really bad. And he had nothing for my Skarmy or spear goblins there at the end. And we took the tower. So if you want to slow that one down, watch that one. And then I guess I'll show probably. Yeah, I think this deck's a lot more similar to the ones I'll show later on. So I'm going to show that princess one right here. And I'll probably show it against the... probably against the 2.6. I'm not sure what that one has bats in it. This one is a lot closer to 2.6. A lot of people are going to be using some type of 2.6. Probably because Ice Golem doesn't get unlocked until Frozen Peak or whatever. So, yeah, this guy... Don't recall how this match exactly went. Yeah, but not the best start right there is Musketeer's getting a lot of value. But when you see that cannon, you see that Musketeer, you got to know it's going to be some quick Hog cycle deck with only one air defense, and that's going to be Musketeer. So the Musketeer's used, we go Balloon opposite lane. You always got that Tombstone, and I guess Bats as well for Skarmy. Most likely, well, I don't think they can use Zap yet. I don't think Zap's unlocked, so they have to be using like Arrows, Log, or something else for your Skarmy. Or for your Bats, that is. They don't get the easy Zap or the easy Snowball, so Bats are super good around here. And yeah, Balloon as well, because no one's really running air counters, because Balloon's the only win condition. Or at least from what my experience was. Yeah, so we basically already got his tower down, just recognizing some basic things right there. Getting really good Bats off, making the most of the Bats and the Balloon. Princess, just... Because I noticed like a bunch of people are going to be running the Witch and the Wizard and Musketeer and stacking them up in the back and all that. So I figured the Princess would just get really good value from a range, and people would have a hard time killing it, even though they have like arrows and all that. And then if they use a small spell on that, since again there's no Zap or Snowball, they would have no small spell left for the Bats. So yeah, that was really... off meta, but pretty good deck in my opinion I made there. And then I guess I will show one of these. I think there was a really good Royal Recruits game with this deck right here. So I'll show this one at ×1 speeds. This guy, I think this, yeah, it's going to be Arena 9. So I'll show this one and then one replay from Arena 10, and then we'll get into some live games once Future Me gets the rest of the challenge done. Hopefully I'm still undefeated. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this guy I'd say has one of the hardest hard counters I faced. Because like I'm running Mega Knight. He's got Flying Machine. I have no Fireball. He's got Royal Hogs. I do have Mega Knight for Royal Hogs, I'll admit, and Skarmy too. But he's got triple spell for my barrel. I think I was running... Yeah, I would have been running Barrel here. Goblin Barrel, that is. He has triple spell for it. Yeah, and then look there. The Royal Recruits in single are just... I'm not able to break through his, those or the Goblin Cage. So... it really was a miserable start to the game. We're going to get a really good Dark Prince right there. You can do that with the Valkyrie too, just the Valkyrie log or the Dark Prince in a log against Royal Hogs, and it is a +1 trade for you, but it's still going to be a really good counter if you don't have anything else or a Mega Knight cycle or anything like that. And then of course Dark Prince is still going to get a counter push to some extent. Alright, so here he's up. Tiny bit of elixir. Still have nothing for his flying machines. Musketeer is really annoying because like if he is protecting it behind the recruits, then I have really no way to kill that Musketeer either. I mean, it's getting lots of fireball value on my witches and on my hull pushes if I have like an Inferno Dragon down or something. Flying machines out of range. I don't have a tornado. I'll probably put tornado in once I can. For this deck, I think that suits it better than the arrows, or better than a log or something. So yeah, I can't do anything about that. We're gonna get almost a Dark Prince hit right there, but of course the good old flying machine gonna prevent that. We're gonna have to waste an Inferno Dragon on the flying machine, but at least we don't have anything that our Inferno Dragon's really needed for, since I mean obviously we're cruising Hogs, so we can't get away with going with that Inferno Dragon on the flying machine. Oh yeah, and by the way, this deck I guess is like somewhat common because I'm pretty sure I faced some variation of Recruits Hogs twice. And obviously it's still pretty meta, just really easy to play, so a lot of people are going to be using it once they can in Jungle Arena here. So yeah, still we're just getting chipped down by Fireball cycling, little hog nibbles here and there. Can't break through the Recruits, can't break through the Goblin Cage. Flying Machines there, just getting unlimited value. Gonna go with the arrows there, take it out. Really smart arrows right there. Allowing the Witch to get on. The Witch gets a couple hits, so now it's even, but still I'm just not gonna be able to break through unless something really good happens for us. Gonna go in pretty hard right there and just log on the opposite side, since I wanted to get a really good counter push and just kind of ignore the other side since it didn't have that much damage on it. Barbarel's going to get 2 swings since I overcommitted. He has arrows. Once again, he has triple spells for my Goblin Barrel. Not really going to be out cycling him too much. I'm just basically trying to get his arrows out of cycle and then do a juke barrel for the bar barrel or the fireball, but he wasn't really falling for it that much either. Or he'd already have like a unit, like a flying machine pre-placed in the back, and I couldn't really get the juke barrel to work that much. You know, the split Skarmy right there since the arrows aren't in a cycle. The flying machine's gonna be stuck up on the Skarmy. Both towers on my end are about even. He's going with the recruits in the back. Right here I can see really good arrows and log opportunity, getting those recruits almost killed, as well as knocking back the Brawler. And there we go, he has nothing for the Mega Knight. Yeah, we're in triple right now. And he arrows everything, but still that's gonna be some nice BM opportunity right there. And yeah, that is that match. And then I think the only other one that I would really care to show, the last one, the guy rage quit. The second to last one was just kind of a stupid deck. I guess I'll show the one here against Balloon. I don't think I've shown a Balloon match yet, because I mean, I guess we do have only Inferno Dragon and Witch is not the best air counter. And he has Zap too for the Inferno Dragon, so I think this is a good matchup to show. He has Zap for my Barrel. I'm not sure if he had another spell. But yeah, he's going with the Musketeer, and a bit of a weird placement in the back, so just look out for things like that. I'm not sure if it's like always a good indicator, but usually when you see people doing stuff like that, it's probably because they're not the best player. Yeah, most of the people around here are just going to be like between 5,000 and like 6,000 trophies. Some people are higher, some are lower, but mostly around that 5,000, 6,000 range. Not the hardest opponents in the world. Right here, amazing counter push, recognizing that he probably only has Zap and he just used up all of his good counters, and we're going to take the tower right away there. So yeah, this guy actually did only have Zap, so I guess it is kind of my matchup, kind of even, I guess, since he has really good offense on me too. But obviously at this point, I think I might just speed this one up. Don't think he ever really... Oh, no, he did kind of come back, because I mean, I don't have air counters again, but just going with Mega Knights in the back. With this deck, you can definitely go with Mega Knights in the back once it hits triple or double elixir, and try to build up pushes and stuff, especially if you can kind of figure out what lane they're going to be trying to go into. And yeah, he almost gets a tower down there, but I knew he wasn't going to have enough time. We still were going to regroup and take that other tower probably on him. So yeah, that is all I'm going to be showing right now. Hopefully that didn't take too long, and hopefully I gave you guys a pretty good set of decks right there to be using. Clan Wars. All right, so I got to do Arena 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it looks like you get 10,000 gold in Arena 12, and then just the emote, and nothing else is really that worthwhile. I guess you get quite a bit of gold. These other ones too, but I'll be back once I'm done with the challenge. Let's see then.